We'll just wait for another 5 minutes for people to just log in. We'll just check.
Okay, sure, no problem.
Hi, everyone. So we're just waiting for 1 or 2 minutes for some more people to join us before we start the recap. I'm sharing my screen for a quick update. Where were we and what are we doing? So all of you are aware that you are a part of knowledge series for this is the AWS Masterclass Cloud Practitioner Essential. That is the course we are doing together. So we all are a part of this identified target group, and the idea is that all of you know this is the course we're doing, and we've been together. A lot of you were a part of the initial weeks we used to meet, and a lot of you were a part of the 2 sessions we have had as a part of master classes. So this is our 3rd session as a part of Cloud Master Class, and now Nupur will also walk us through what was covered in the last session. And we aim that all of you reach here and achieve the certification. Our target is that you achieve it before 17th, so that we can on 17th have the felicitation, and top 100 could be given the goodies and the from our part, and given some recognition. So here we go. I'll just hand it over to Nupur to give us a brief what was covered last time. So Nupur, over to you.
Thank you, Anjana. Okay, so hi guys. I hope you must have studied some of the things related to AWS. And I hope that you have done various modules which were mentioned in the skill builders, various modules like S3, EC2. So till now we have completed the Amazon EC2, what actually the cloud computing is, what is the compute service, that is the EC2. EC2 is this compute service which we have seen, and I think you must have seen the demonstration as well related to this EC2, how we can get connected to the EC2, how we can create the EC2 instances. It's like we can create a system where we can use various things related to that, like Windows or server is being created, and we can run our software, we can run our applications, our different requirements, whatever requirement is there, and according to that, we can create our machines. So that we have covered, and we have seen VPC, that is the virtual private cloud, which we can create in the AWS. That is also one of the service which AWS provide us. And that service tells us that how we can isolate our environment, how we can isolate our servers from getting access by everyone, so that we can do, how we can restrict, how we can control the access. So those things are being put on. We can create these subnets. We can use several security groups. That means a firewall layer is there that protect us, that who can get access to our server, who cannot get access to our server. So like this, we can provide the security. With that, we can provide various other things. Okay, so how many total AWS services are there? So there are many more services, as if you say that I cannot count, or I cannot give the exact figure, because every day they come up with some new services. So maybe possible it's more than 300 services are available in the AWS. So if you go, you check on their website, then you will be able to find that yes, for every usage you will be able to find there are some services available in AWS. So you will be able to find a good amount of services. No, it's not complicated, but yeah, it depends on your requirement. Like, for example, I need to create my application. So I will go and check on that, what all services are there through which I can create the applications. So I will go check, then I will say that, okay, I will be requiring a server. no, I won't be able to manage the server. I will be requiring something like AWS should manage, and I will only use that. So for that also, they have provided the service. If I want to launch my server, for that also they have provided the service. Like if I say that, yes, I need to launch my server, and according to that, I will be managing each and everything. I will be managing the security. And with that, I need to run my application. So they have provided the service like EC2. But if I say that, no, it's very risky and it is very tedious task, I won't be able to manage my server. I want that AWS should manage my server. I will only run my code. So for they have one compute service, that is AWS Lambda. That is a fully serverless service which has been available to us. And you can only bring your code, run your code, and they will be allowing you to run your code, and you will be able to work on that. So depending completely on your requirement, depending on what you want from AWS, which kind of a service you want, which kind of architecture you need to deploy, what kind of an application you're working on. So depending on that, they will be providing you with the services. So that's the thing. You need to find that which service is useful for you. So for you, for that, they have some documentations available where you can find that, okay, what the service is all about, for which purpose we can use this service, what is good in that, what are disadvantages are there, what all clients right now using these services. Like if we talk about S3. So S3 is an storage service which is being used by Netflix for storing the large amount of videos. So they store there. So various services are there. Depending on whatever your requirement is, you can check on that, yes, this service will help you or not. If they, then you can use that. Yes. Okay. So I will quickly share my screen. This was the overview, a little bit about what we have covered so far. So today we will be seeing a little bit about S3, how we can create a bucket in S3. And yes, even I will be showing you the static website hosting, but I will not be using any DNS. I will be giving you my endpoint URL, and using that, you will be able to access my pages, whatever web pages I will be creating at my end. So that option is available. So I think, I hope you will enjoy the session of today as well. So let me just share my screen. Yeah. I hope my screen is visible to you all. Okay.
Yes. Are you sharing any slide, Nupur? We can only see your desktop.
Yes.
And
okay.
now, yeah.
Okay. No problem. Okay, so today we will be going with Amazon S3. So a little bit theory, not much theory we will be covering today. So a little bit theory, then I will be showing you the static website hosting as well. So Amazon S3. So Amazon S3, S3 full form is a simple storage service, which is an scalable, high-speed service which has been available from AWS. And this is used for backup and archiving the data. Even we can host our static website, not the dynamic, but static website can be hosted in Amazon S3. So whatever amount of data you want to store, you can store in Amazon S3. They have various options available. They have various features available, and we can see those features as well. So like if we talk about the Amazon S3 features, then it provides us with the 99.11 of durability. So that is a huge amount of durability. That means whenever we upload any object in S3, so these objects are being distributed in availability zone. Like I am uploading my object in Mumbai region. So in Mumbai region, there are 3 availability zones. So they will replicate my data in all the other 2 availability zone as well. So I don't know in which availability zone they will be storing my data, but yes, all the 3 availability zone will be having my data. So if any of the availability zone is down, or they are not able to fetch the data for me from there, so they will be able to fetch the data from other 2 availability zone. So that's why it says that 11 nines of durabilities are being provided in the Amazon S3. Then even you can use the public internet, like I have uploaded any data from my site, and if I'm there in India right now in Mumbai region, so what will happen if I will go and I'm traveling and I reach to Dublin or some other places like Dubai. So from there also I can get access to my Amazon S3. So that is also public internet. Using the public internet, we can transfer the data. Like I am right now presently in Indore. So what I can do, I can upload various objects, like I can upload the file, images, even videos. So I can share the endpoint URL with you all, and you from your home, from various places, I don't know from where places you are, maybe possible from Noida, from Delhi, Mumbai. So from different area, you will be able to get access to my S3 bucket. So that is what the accessibility is there. They provide you with the accessibility of the S3 bucket. Then buckets are there. What happened in S3, we need to create a bucket. So buckets are being created, like we have a bucket in which we fill the water. So like the same way buckets are there in this S3, and that bucket name we need to write, and that should be unique so that it can be identified using the endpoint URL. What actually the endpoint URL is, what I'm talking about is, like for example, just give me a second. Okay. So like for example, this is the mention over here, the URL. The URL is there that mentions the https://s3. So various things are mentioned in this. Like this only, if I will be creating the bucket, then they will be having a unique name, which URL will be there, and that URL can be shared with you all. Sorry. So that URL can be shared with you all, and you will be able to. Yeah. What happened?
Sangeeta, are you saying something? No, I think it was.
Okay, no issues. So that URLs will be available and you can get access to that. Then bucket ownership is not transferable. That means if I have created the bucket, and if I need to transfer that bucket ownership to you, so that is not possible. Then this is the bucket overview that I have already mentioned, that yes, you need to create a unique name which has various things like naming conventions are being given. So that things are there, that should not be an IP address. So yeah, so several rules are there related to the bucket. So this is what I was talking about, like what should be the S3 bucket URL contain. So this is what the URL contain. S3, that is the service name, :/ my bucket, that is the name of the bucket which we can give. Like this is my bucket, maybe possible I will give Nupur demo bucket, so that will be the bucket name. Or this is my first bucket, that could be the bucket name. So whatever name you will be giving, that will be available. Then / the file name. So my file.txt, maybe possible image.txt you will be giving. Any kind of a file name can be there. So XYZ, image, cloud, AWS, various things are there. So they can differ.
Nupur, can you put it on full screen mode? Because a lot of people are saying maybe it's in a yeah, in the yeah.
Sure. No problem. Then comes S3 dot :/ my bucket / my folder. So what happened? We can even create the folder inside the bucket. So what happened in S3, we can create the folder the similar way we create the folder in our drives. So in the drives, we create the folder, and we can keep the files in that folder as well. So we can create the folder inside a folder as well, and we can keep the file inside that folder. So those options are available. So depending on whatever folder names will be there, like my folder 1 / another folder / my file. That means I have created the folder 1. Inside that, one more folder I have created, and in that folder I have saved my file. So that's why it has been taking the name of both the folder, so that it can identify that from where they need to fetch the file and they need to display to you. Then yes, there is no concept of directory. So don't compare folder with the directories. The folder is nothing but it is kind of the folders which we create, and directory concepts are not available in this. Then yes, we can create the versioning like S3 versioning. One more feature is there about the S3, in which what we can do, like I have uploaded when any object, any file I have uploaded. At the same time, some changes I have made and uploaded the second time those files. So that means the first file also I need to keep, and the second file also I need to keep, because the first file updated version I have uploaded again. So that is the versioning. What we can do, we can enable the versioning. By default, the versioning is not enabled. I will show you that as well. But yes, I can enable the versioning so that it can keep all the version of the same file.
Sorry to
Yes.
interrupt you, but there are a couple of people who did not understand what is a bucket. Is that something like a folder, or what is a bucket?
Okay, no issues. So what happened, this is my management console, and this is the S3 service which we are there. So I can create the bucket. Create a bucket, that means it's like a folder only, in which we can create, we can say bucket is similar to a directory. So where we can keep various other folders, even files. So like this, we say that my D drive is there, in which I can create number of folders, in which I can create number of files. So the same way I can create the folder, and in the same way I can create the bucket, and I can keep various things in the bucket. So bucket is similar to directory. Okay, like I will create the bucket. Okay, I will show you that. Okay, I will create. So let's see, I have given the name. Let's see if it is unique or not. If it won't be unique, then it will show you that it is not a unique bucket name. Then it has been created in AWS region, that is in Mumbai. Okay. Then all the other I want to do. So public access, that means right now by default public access is not available. That means this bucket will only be available to me. That means I can only access this bucket. Okay. Then bucket versioning is by default disabled. If you want to enable, then that option is available after creating bucket as well. Okay. So the rest all things will keep as it is, and we can create the bucket. So as soon as I create on the bucket, so see, the bucket is being created. That means the name which I have given, that was unique. So like this bucket is being created, it is showing that it is being created in Mumbai region, that is Asia Pacific. And that is also showing that the bucket and the objects are not public. Okay, so let's do the permissions. If I will click on this, and I can go to the properties, and I can do. So what I will be doing, I will be allowing the public access. So that thing I will be doing. And yes, if I will not allow the public access, then what will happen? If I will share the URL with you all, then it will not allow you to access the objects. So that's why I'm actually giving the public access. Okay. So rest all thing we will keep as it is, and let's upload some of the data in the bucket. Okay. So these are the bucket I'm uploading. So I will click on upload. See, two options are available: add files, add folders. So let me add some files first. Let's open two files. So these are the two files which I'm uploading. Will take some few seconds. See, now it is being uploaded. So I will close this, and it will be showing two files available. So as soon as I will click on this, then it will be showing some of the things like owner name and various things related to that. With that, it will be showing the object URL. Using this object URL, I will be able to get access to the bucket. Let me click on this. Because I have not provided exactly the access of the bucket, that's why I'm not able to use this bucket right now. Okay. But yes, I will be able to get access to this bucket as well. Let's change some of the settings, and then we will be able to get access. So we will go back to the bucket and let me check these box and let me click on the action. Okay, so on the properties. So some of the changes we need to perform so that we can provide the public access to our bucket. Now there will be, yes. So now let me edit this. So this is the access control through which we can control that only the person who has created the bucket can get access. But I want everyone from anywhere they can get access, like public access. So what I will do, I will check box on this. That means list and read. And then I understand that, yes. Now we will make the changes. Okay, so the changes are being done and now the bucket is publicly accessible. Now let's go back to the objects and let me give the permission to make public use. Okay, so that using this, we can make the public access. Now what we will be doing, we will be using the URL, and using that URL, we will be able to, like I will copy paste this URL and I will open one more and I will click on it. So see, this images are being available. Even I'm sharing this URL with you all. Everyone. Okay, so you can click on this link and you will be able to access the images at from your end as well. So let me know if you are able to access the images from your end.
While people click on that link, Nupur, we had a lot of questions, and I thought if we can address some of them now. For example, you've already answered bucket is similar to folder. Is there any practical demo is what you're showing? Is S3 region specific, or is it that data within S3 is region specific?
No, actually bucket is region specific. That means, see, right now I have created the bucket that is being created in Mumbai region. Okay. So if you want to create the bucket in a particular region, then you need to mention that at the time of bucket creation.
Okay. And is it an object or dictionary as it shows having key?
Objects are like what happened when we upload any files, any folders in the S3 bucket, then those files, folders, or we can say videos are being considered as an object. So what happened, this S3 service is an object level storage. That means whatever you are uploading will be considered as it is, and they will not allow you to make any changes online. That means after uploading, like I have uploaded anything, any file, text file in this, so they won't allow me to make changes online. What I need to do at my system, I can make change and I can upload that file, changed file again in the S3. So that is what the thing is there.
Right. And what is versioning?
Okay. So if we talk about versioning, that means what happened, like I have created the software. So initially I have created the software. Okay, let's understand like this. You all are using Windows. Okay. So what happened earlier, the Windows 7 was there. They updated, they added some feature, then comes the Windows 10, then comes Windows 11. So they have different versions of Windows. Right now also, if you are able to see, then I'm using the Windows 11. So after sometimes, because I have turned on, I am having the licensed version of Windows, they say that yes, some features are being changed, so you can actually update your Windows version. So the features are being changing, and according to that, they set the versioning. That means earlier I have launched the software version 1, then I have made some features, I have changed some of the things, then I have given the name of that software as a version 2. The same thing is there in this S3. What happened? We can have that right now. I can go to back to the bucket. So right now I have uploaded the data center. Okay. So this data center is nothing but an image. if I have uploaded any text file, then what will happen? That text file will be there. I will enable the versioning. Then the next time I will upload the text file, then that will be given a version 2. Okay. So like this, all the version of the file name will be same, and the versions will be different, so that we can identify that, okay, this was initial, then this is the second version, third version, fourth version. And if I need to go back to the first version, then I can see that and I can view that version. So that's why we use the versioning in this.
Okay, and someone is asking how to remove a bucket.
Okay, I will show that as well. Right now, I'm showing
Yeah,
you how we can create. Then I will show how we can delete the bucket as well. Okay,
sure.
we can
And
delete the bucket.
yeah, and all bucket names need to be unique in the world.
Yes,
Yes.
globally
Okay.
unique.
Globally
Yes.
unique. Okay.
Yes, that means you are creating from wherever region XYZ. That's not the matter. What happened? Because we are using I can show that as well. Because I have created uploaded any object. So what happened in the URL? My bucket name is there. That's why, because they need to identify that, okay, from this bucket, this object they need to fetch. That's why the bucket name is always unique in the globally unique, we can say.
And someone has asked if you can upload any file format, and since you have this JPJ format already there, I think that is quite possible, right? Any file format can be uploaded.
Yes, any file format. I can show you different as well, but that will, the same thing is there. They will not open. That's why I am sharing the image. I will show you how to upload an static website as well. So in that, I will upload the .html file. I hope you must little bit familiar about .html. So you can upload that as well. Okay.
Sure, that answers all.
Okay. Any other question? Thank you, Anjana, for reading the questions for me so that I can answer it.
No, I think people are asking similar question again. So I think Nupur is fairly answered, and what kind of data format can be stored in S3 bucket. So that I think she's going to cover now.
Yes. Let me just upload something also. So yeah, I can upload this PDF, PPTs as well, so that you can get more understanding about that as well. Just give me a second. I don't know where my PPTs are. Okay, so this no family PPT. So this is a PPT format, and I'm uploading that as well. So see, it has been also uploaded. Okay, so now what I can do, I can make this PPT format also publicly accessible. Let's see if you are able to access this PPT as well. Okay, so let me just quickly share the URL with you all, and let's see if you are able to get access to that. Okay. Yes, you need to create the AWS account. This is the free tier account which I have created in the AWS. And if you need to get access to any of the AWS service, then you need to create an AWS account. So that is very much important. First, you need to create an AWS account. Then only you will be able to get access to these services. Okay, that's great. So like this, you can get access to various things. Okay. So now what I'm doing, I'm deleting all these images and all these data. Okay. So before deleting the bucket, first we need to delete the data which is available in the bucket. So these are the data which is available in the bucket. So I will delete this, and then I will delete the bucket. Yes, we need to. What happens? We can make bucket publicly accessible, but for making any object which is available in the bucket, we need to make that object publicly accessible. What happened? We create a bucket. We have various data uploaded in the bucket. So we want some object should be accessible by public, but some object they should not get access. So those object we cannot. We can make them, yes, they will only be available for me. They will not be available for public access. So for every object, we need to give the access that, yes, they should be publicly accessible. Otherwise, you won't able to get access to that objects. Okay, so that is a little bit different thing. We can connect the things. Key. Get what actually the key you are talking about. Okay, I think you are talking about the key, that means the encryption. So what we can do, we can encrypt our data as well. What happens, like I need to share the URL with you all. So sometimes what we can do, we can say that, yes, we have a large amount of team and I want only some selected team members to get access to the S3 bucket and not to the everyone. So what we can do the encryption, and using that encryption also we can transfer the data, and we can provide a proper URL to them. That will be like one time usable URL, and that can be given to them and they can get access to the bucket or the object. So those options are available. We can have encryption policies as well. Like I have created the bucket, I have kept various data in the bucket. So what I can do, I can encrypt that data and that data will be safely available even while I'm transferring the data, like from one bucket to the another bucket, from one account to the another account. That time also we can encrypt the data. So various encryption options are available. You can use those encryptions as well. So let me just delete this first, and before that they will be asking me that. So they will be asking that, should I delete this permanently? So yes, it has been deleted permanently, and now this is successfully being deleted. So see, no object has been available. Now what we need to do, we need to make this bucket as a static. For making this bucket as a static website hosting. So let's just do that as well. So let's just change this bucket. So see, in the properties, you can enable the bucket versioning as well. So I will show that bucket versioning. So let me just edit this, enable the bucket versioning. Okay. So this is, I have enabled the bucket versioning. What we can do, I can upload the object over here. So okay, so this is one text file which I have uploaded over here, and I will save this. Okay, so what this text file contain, let me show you that as well. So this text file contains some HTML data, and that has been available. What I can do, I can delete this, and I will say that okay, so this I did, and I did Control S. Okay, and then I have deleted this. Now what I will do, I will upload it again. Close this, upload, add file, and as soon as I will upload this file again, so I have uploaded this. Okay, so let me close this. So you are able to see only one file, but you are able to see that yes, it has been available. I can click on this.
We have someone telling
Okay,
me
yes.
tab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. So this is the versioning, and see, two versions are available, and the version ID they create as it is. Like what happened, the version ID they will be given, and the second version ID they will be given. So the two versions are there. So this is the current version, and this has been uploaded. So they are available with both the versions. Earlier, I have created this version and I have uploaded this version. So both the versions are available, and we can get to access of both the version. I can click on the URL and get access to versions. So like this, versioning can be there. Because I have not provided the public access to this, so that's why this is not available in this public URL. Okay. But yes, versions have been created. Even we can disable the version. So what will happen after you disable the version, then after this, they will not create whatever objects you will be uploading, they will not maintain the version of those objects. Okay. So that thing is also there. Let me just delete this as well, and I will show you how we can host a public website. Okay. So now we are available over here, and first we need to go to the properties and disable the versioning. Otherwise, suspend. Okay. So this is what we have done. Now we will upload the static website. So these are the two pages which I am uploading over here. Upload. So both the pages have been uploaded. Let me just go back to the properties and just scroll down. In this, they have a static. So the static website hosting is being available, and I will enable this. So this will enable, and I don't have any domain name. So that's why I'm using the bucket endpoint, and using this endpoint, I will be hosting a static website. Okay. So I won't be using any domain name. Without the domain name, I'm using this. So two pages are there, index.html, and one is error.html. So save changes. And like this, I have enabled the static website hosting. Now I will go back to this. I will make them public, public accessible. Okay. So like this, I have done everything. Now what we can get to know, I hope. Yeah. Yes. So what I did mistake is I have not taken that image which was being used in this. So let me upload that as well. Let me just copy the URL and paste it over here. It is not taking the it's not taking the image. No problem. Sometimes we need to upload the folder as well. So let's just upload the folder. Okay. Upload. See, it is showing the status, and after it is being completed, then it will show you that successfully being completed. And let me just make it publicly accessible as well. So see, the images have been available. So welcome to the first static website, and hello everyone. Are you enjoying the session? That is what they have written, and the image was there. So if you want, I can show that what HTML coding we have done. So to save the time, I have actually did this HTML coding before and the. So see, this was the HTML coding which we have done, and it is showing the same HTML page to me. Okay. Even what we can do, we can write over here like the error.html. Okay. And as soon as I will click, so it is showing me some of the things. I think this is what was saved in error.html as well. Yeah. So see, this is the heading 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this, so we need to show some heading, and after that some paragraph was there. So the same thing they are showing us, and this is the web page for an organization that used to exist. So that used to exist, but now it is not there. So that is what they have taken, and this URL is not available. That's why it is showing like this. So the error page has been available. So like this, you can host a static website also using the Amazon S3. I hope till here it is clear. Yes, what happens? I have not uploaded the image at that time. What happened? Right now, I have not uploaded the image, and that was the mistake that it was not taking. And what I did, I take the folder, and in that folder only I have created the pages, and even I have kept the image. That's why I have uploaded the folder as it is, and now it is able to get the image. So sometimes it happens because we need to set various things in the image tag as well. So image tag need to be properly given the URL, then only they will be get access to the images. So that was the problem, and that's why it was not able to get access to the image. So what I did, I have uploaded the folder, and then there was no issue. So it was able to get access to the image. So that things comes, and this was just the overview about the S3. Now I will show you how we can delete the bucket. First, before deleting the bucket, what we need to do, we need to delete all the objects from the bucket. So what I will do, I will mark all the objects which is present in the bucket. Then I will click on delete, and then I need to write. Okay, so like this, we need to write, and then we will click on delete. So yeah, it will delete all the objects successfully. So now my bucket is empty. What I can do, I can go to the buckets. Then in the bucket, only one bucket is available. I will click on this. I will click on the radio button, and then I will click on delete. So it will be asking me to delete this bucket. It is not empty. Let me see. This bucket is empty, but it is not showing empty bucket. Okay, so maybe possible some issue must be there because of the versioning also I have enabled, that's why. So what I did, I have emptied the bucket. Now I can delete the bucket. Okay, so first we need to click on the bucket, and then we need to delete the objects from the bucket, and then only it will allow me to delete the bucket. So if the bucket is full, that means the objects are available in the bucket. It will not allow you to delete the bucket. Okay, so like this, I will delete the bucket. So my bucket has been deleted, and I'm on the dashboard of Amazon S3. I hope this made you more clear about what actually the Amazon S3 is all about. Okay. So now the web pages won't be accessible from your end as well. Okay, so we have seen this versioning as well, and some storage classes are there. So right now what I did, I have only uploaded the data in S3 standard, but we have some 6, 7 storage classes available, and they have different usage. Like if we talk about intelligent tiering, and what happened, if I don't know which kind of a data I need to work on, that how frequently my data will be required by me, so I can keep my data in intelligent tiering. That will keep that, okay, the data which is being frequently used can be kept in S3 standard. And if they analyze that, yes, this data is not very much frequently used, so I can keep that data in a, yes.
Can everyone else? Yes.
Sorry. Okay, so yes, some storage is free of cost available. I think last time Yogendra has shown you that from where you can get information that in a free tier account, how much storage you can get. Let me. Yes. I think where they have some of the things. So some of the things are available on free tier basis. I think Yogendra has shared you with that URL as well. Not very able to find. Okay, so this is what the free tier actually offers you. So 5 GB data is there, which you can get, you can upload up to 5 GB, and that storage has been available for you for free of cost. Okay, and in that they have some get and put request as well. So get request is 20,000 and put request is 2,000. So that is also being considered. Okay, so like this, you can explore how many things are there for free of cost and for which much, how much amount of time. So if you create 3 buckets, then also combine those 3 buckets, and with that you need to have, if 3 buckets are there, then in 3 buckets also they should be on and on total 5 GB only. It is not like that in one bucket or 5 GB, second bucket 5 GB, third bucket 5 GB. No, in total 5 GB is available. Okay, so if you create 4 bucket also, then in total only 5 GB is free of cost available. So that is what the free tier eligibility is there. You can check on more that how you can get. I will share this with you as well, so you can check it out. Any other question? It's not like validity, but yes, this is the free tier which has been available for 12 months, and it will always be available for the free tier. It's not like that after 12 months the things will expire. So it's not like that, but it will be available for you. So that thing is there. So after 12 months, you can check always free. So always free of cost. Also, they have what it will give you always free of cost. So some of the things after 12 months, they will be giving you that, yes, these things are always free of cost available to you for access. Okay. So they have of everything mentioned in this document. So you will be able to get answers that what is 12 months free, what is always free. So you can create the account if you want. Okay, so think you must have heard about various other things as well, like snow families. So these snow families are also available with you. So various snow families are there. If you want to transfer your data from your data centers to the AWS, so you can order any of these snow family data. Like a physical device will be there that can be delivered to your address, and that can be connected to your data servers, and then you can transfer your data to the AWS. So the three snow families are there, like AWS Snow Cone, AWS Snowball, and Snow Mobile. So these are the three things. So if we talk about Snow Cone, then it is a small device which has been available that will transfer your data to the AWS. If we talk about Snowball, then there will be a huge amount of data. If you want to transfer that, then you can use the Snowball. And if your data center is too large and various uh, terabytes of data is there, then you can use the Snow Mobile. That will be like a truck, or we can say a trolley, that will be having servers installed in that truck, and that will be connected to your data centers, and you can transfer your terabytes of data using that truck, using the AWS. So if you want to transfer your data from your data centers, like a backup or any kind of a usage, then you can order any of these Snow family for offline transfer, and you can transfer your data to the AWS. They have some information, like some definitions have been there. If we talk about SnowCon, then SnowCon is the small, and it is a secure data transfer device which has been available from AWS to you. So they have two CPUs and 4 GB of RAM, and you can transfer 8 terabytes of usable storage. So the 8 terabyte of usable storage has been available. You can transfer that much amount of data. Then in the Snowball, that has also been available. They have some two options available, like edge compute optimization and edge compute storage. You can get more information in your modules about what these two things are there. And using these two, you can offline transfer the data to the AWS cloud. And yes, more informations are available. I have taken some small amount of information because I get a little bit amount of time, that's why. Then if you want to transfer the terabyte or extra bytes of a large amount of a data, the huge amount, petabytes of a data, then you can use the Snow Mobile, that is a like of a truck or a trolley that will be available. So that will take your petabytes of a data from your data centers to the AWS. Okay, so this Snow Mobile is a 45-foot long. That means a container is 45-foot long, and that is the truck container which will be there, which has been installed with the truck, and that will be available, that will connect to your data centers and can take the data and can transfer to the AWS. So these are some of the Snow families which was available. Any questions are there from your side?
I just want to ask, Kirti Udikeri has raised her hand. Kirti, I see your hand for a long time. So I'm still, do you have a question? I'll just allow you to talk. I will take, I think, a couple of questions, and then we will, I think, who's the host now? I think I've just lost my host, right? I went out for a second. Muthu, are you the host? You're smiling. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kirti, do you want to ask? Or do you have a question? Can you unmute yourself and ask if you want to?
Actually, I forgot my question. I'm really sorry.
We are very sorry. It took a long time to come to you. So,
That's
yeah.
okay.
So I think now we don't even have any chat questions which are unanswered, Nupur. I think you fairly answered all the questions that people have asked. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
So
will
in
go
the
back.
in the last minute before you just go back, if you can just take another 2-3 minutes and then give it to me, final 2 minutes.
Okay, no issues. I will discuss about little bit about the databases then. Okay, so yeah, I think you must have gone through the module about the databases as well, because for storage, the databases are also there in the storage and the database modules. So the databases are there. Now, for why we require the database? Let's discuss that. What happened, like my application is there. Let's take the example which we were discussing from last 2 days, that the cafe example is there. So the customers are coming up to me, they are ordering the cappuccino, coffee, and various things. Okay, so now I need to say that, okay, some of the customers are regularly visiting me. So I can say them that, okay, let's create your account. You can have a card available. Using that card, you can pay, and I will be deducting the amount from that as well. Even you can get some reward from my cafe as well, because you are the regular customer. So like this, we can have a database in which the information about the customer we can keep on, that yes, these are the customers, they have ordered this on this day and paid amount of this. And yes, even the reward is being given to them as well. Like I can take an example. What we do, we go to Geo, Reliance Geo, or DMart. There are various other grocery stores. from where we can purchase various items. So they have some cards available. They say that become our customer and you can get some rewards, you can get some exclusive gift, even you can get a 10% more off if you become the card holder than. So like this, for keeping the information about who has taken the card, who has not taken the card, what is the personal information, we need a database. So database are generally we create with the application, with some of the softwares as well, to keep the information about what all things are there, like personal informations, that what kind of users are there, what kind of usage is there, what is the name, what is the personal information like address, phone number, gender. So various information we can keep depending on our software. So we have some relational databases. So what happened in the relational database, that is a structural query language. That means that store the data in the table. That means in a row and a column format, like they have shown over here. I will just, okay. So this is how we keep the data in the relational database. It's a row and the column format, which they are using to keep the data. Like we can keep the price, product name, size, ordered on, ID, who purchased. So like this, we can maintain a table. Like you can take an example. In the library, we go, we have some books. So we take book, we issue the book. So they keep the record that, yes, this is the book ID, this is the book name, this is the person who has actually issued the book, and this is the date on which that person has issued the book. So like this, we can keep the information in a table format. So that is what the relational database is. And in Amazon, this service is being provided by RDS, that is a relational database service, which is being available by the AWS, and this is the managed service. You can what happened, you are not supposed to do various things. Everything is being managed by AWS for you, like patching, updation. Patching is nothing but what happened, we have some softwares available on our servers. We have operating system available, so we need to update that operating system, we need to update that softwares which is being supported for that operating system. So that is known as patching. We need to keep the servers up to date so that they are working properly, they are working fine. That's why. So everything is being managed by AWS for us, by this RDS service. So we can use this RDS service as well.
Yeah, sorry. So we just have 2 minutes to go. So we'll just take one question which has come now. We talk about S3 as a region specific. Can we change these regions, or are these solely created, defined by AWS only?
No, yes, you can create, you can change the region. Like for example, let me just go back. Yeah. So like if I click on the create bucket, then this is the AWS region. So right now, because I'm using the Mumbai region, so that's why it has selected the Mumbai region, but you can go to some other region as well. You can select the Singapore region as well. So your bucket will be created in the Singapore region.
Done.
So it's not up to the AWS that they will be giving the region. It's not like that. You can select the region. Because I use the Mumbai region, that's why it has taken the Mumbai region. If you want, you can change the region as well.
Okay. So Nupur, you can also tell them what will be that you'll be covering in the next session. Obviously, we'll be talking, that's going to be the last session. So we will talk about assessments and how to prepare for the assessments and what could be the possible, from AWS perspective at least, then they will take NASSCOM assessment. So that would be the next session. But I just, I just want to quickly show everybody the slide, which is about what are the upcoming sessions and what are we going to have. So if everyone can see my slide, so this is fairly the timetable or the schedule we are following. we are on AWS cloud, and today is we are on the third session. The next session will be day after tomorrow, and by then we expect all of you would have been fairly there and covered, and are only left to do the completion of the certificate, and Nupur will guide you with few pointers how to prepare about the Q&A and all of those things. And on 17th, we will be doing ceremony. Before this, we expect people to also do NASSCOM assessment. So if you have facing any difficulty, do get in touch with us and we'll help you with that. And the second session, which is parallelly running, acquiring data, we've done one yesterday and one is tomorrow scheduled. So I'll just give it back to Nupur to just do the
Yes.
final coverage because we're on time now. So any last minute thoughts and then some questions, I think.
Okay, so let me just share one thing with you because you're preparing for your cloud practitioner. So let me just give you the roadmap for that, in which all the services are there at one place. So I hope, let me know that you are able to get access to this. Yeah, from my side, it has been uploaded successfully in the chat box. So let me know if you are able to get access to this roadmap. I will open at my end and will let you know about that as well.
I have an access to it. So yeah.
Okay. So this is what the roadmap you must be able to see, and you can get various information, like you can click on this and see all the services at one place. Like if you want to know any management tool, then these are some management tool listed. If you want to know any global infrastructure, then the age, location, regions, availability zone, cloud type, SaaS, PaaS, AS, then deployment model, hybrid, on-premises, cloud. Then we have some benefits of the cloud. So all the information, most of the information, because the information various times changes, but yes, these services are present. So almost services have been available. Maybe possible some new services may add, but right now I don't think apart from this any other services been added. So yeah, you can get almost every service over here, like Amazon S3, networking, VPC, which we have talked about. Then EBS, yes, we have not talked about EBS and EFS. So if possible, then I will discuss about them in the coming last session. And yes, about well architect framework also. So that also we have not discussed. So yeah, most probably I will talk about that in the coming session. Okay. So this will roadmap may help you in preparing for your exam. So I thought I can share with you all as well. So that's why.
Thank you, Nupur, so much. So thanks everybody. We are over the time today. So we'll see all of the people who are also coming for acquiring data tomorrow. And otherwise, we'll meet Nupur day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank
And hope Anjana, you can share that in the WhatsApp also, right? What?
Yeah, sure, I can.
Yeah, but it is actually in the chat actually.
Yeah, it's already there in the chat, but yeah, I can share it on WhatsApp.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, Sangeeta.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Okay.